MS Unscripted.
There has to be something, there has to be a way for us to figure out how we can stop the onset of people developing MS or this becoming active in their system.
Wow. They used to say it was a certain age, like you had to be over a certain age. So even when they were looking at me, they were like, "Oh, you're too young to get it." I just got,
See, that's the crazy thing, because from what I knew, the onset of MS was like in your 30s. I was diagnosed around my 30s, but then there are people who have, and it's rare that people have early onset of MS that got diagnosed with MS at younger ages, but usually it's around the age of 30. So anyone that got diagnosed or that now is getting diagnosed sooner, it's just because now this thing is more prevalent, and it's like we got to figure out how we can stop it from happening.
Well, especially if the first person that in the 1300s was 16 years old.
Wow.
Do you get
See, I didn't look at that part.
She's 16. That's the first case of 16-year-old, and then you want to tell me it's 16? For people over only that part. She was 16 years old.
Wow. Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It doesn't help that the water's messed up, the soil content is messed up, the spring loss, the air's
There's
crappy.
So much. There's so much going on that it's like, what is not the cause?
But I will say that we get to do more physical therapy. We get to squeeze our little balls. Look, I don't have, not like that, but pause.
That was the whole pause right there. I don't want to squeeze little balls. I'm sorry.
And it's like, okay, and then you got to do these little toe taps, and you got to try to lift your leg, and but everyone is so different. And a lot of times when I do go to the doctor and I see all the different patients there at the neurologist, somebody like it's like, okay, the walker. I was annoyed with the walker because I was like, bro. And
you're too young, and that's how I felt using a cane.
People look at you, and then the people that can't see you, that are supposed to be your friends, go, "Oh, you'll be fine," because they're looking at your face, and you put a picture or you put a video, and they go, "Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. There's nothing wrong with you."
It's got to the point where you talk about you can't drive, which sucks. I can't drive long distance, because now I have to manually move my right foot from the brake to the gas if I do any long distance. I can't even say any long. The majority of the time that happens is if I do long distance driving. But there's times where I wake up where I'm like, I can't do this today. I can't drive. And what's crazy is I live 5 minutes from my job, and there's times where I can't drive to work. I can't do it.
Listen, and don't try to even attempt to get life insurance after you've been diagnosed. You're not getting anything, okay?
Well, see, luckily I did. I did, because they didn't ask for pre-existing conditions. There was no medical. I got it through my job, so that was the greatest thing, because you're right. When I tried to get it before, they were like, do you have any pre-existing? And me being the honest, truthful person, I'm going to say, yeah, I have this. After a while, I was like, maybe I should just start lying, because if
omitting, not lying, omitting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I prefer that word, omitting, because if I don't tell them these things, they're never going to know, which is the same thing when it comes to applying for jobs. It was like, Dad, do I tell people I have a disability? Are they going to still hire me? Because if I tell them I have a disability, they're going to look at me like, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. And of course, now with ADA, you can't do that. But then they treat you differently at work because of your disability. And it's like, why can't I be treated like a normal person just with different abilities? Like, I don't want to be treated like, I don't want to be ostracized because of my disability.
Well, let me keep it real with you. They now can tell because of your medication. So I remember saying, "Oh no, I'm fine. Everything's good." And the person said, "You're taking a medication that has to do with seizures." I goes, "I don't have seizures." Access denied.
Wow. How did they get that information from you? Because like I didn't share with my job. Well, I mean, when I went there, they knew that I had a disability because I had came in there with the cane. So it's not like I could lie about it. And I had to let them know that because I work in the courts, if I have to go to different rooms, I can't do extended walking without having my wheelchair. So there was no way that they could not know about it. I had to, but I didn't have to tell them about my medications. Like, and they didn't ask. I mean, I share with them certain things. Well, I didn't share with them that I get Botox for my bladder, which is a whole, oh gosh, that's a whole different.
Huh.
Yeah, MS causes you to have to deal with a lot of things a lot of times. More than you want to on a normal basis, more than a normal person would. I don't want to say normal because then that would make me seem like I'm not normal, and I am normal. I just have different abilities than the average person.
Well, what it is what they don't tell you is your Social Security is something that every life insurance company asks for. And in doing that, they can go in. I know there's HIPAA laws, but they're able to access just all the things that happened to you. When's the last time you've been at the hospital? They're not supposed to look at exactly, but they can see what medications you've been prescribed. Remember, it's at CVS, it's at Walgreens, that's right.
Yeah.
It's Dwayne Reed. And so at the end of the day, they're able to kind of just do like this kind of adjustment and go, well, if she's taking this and, oh, she's on Briumvi. Well, what is Briumvi for? Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's not lupus. It must be MS, right? And so it's like that's how everything is getting so fine tuned, and they're quick to tell you no, right? It's how someone with HIV, they take certain medications. They see the medication. You could sit there and say you don't have it, but they know you take the medication.
If they see, you're right.
Not getting a dime. They don't care, or your premium is going to be high. Oh well, we need you to pay us $1,000 a month. Because you're going to pay like you weigh. And so
that's the crazy thing. It adds so much crap to what you have to go through on a normal basis. Like, okay, you already have to deal with high cost of medication or your health insurance, but then add the other stuff that comes along with MS, like what type of medication you're on, if you have bladder issues, that you need certain things, if you have foot drop, or you need to get where you can't walk properly, or if you have to get your car designed, you have to get the hand tool, what is it? Damn it.
And I can't even help you.
The steering wheel thing.
I'm there with you.
Stupid
like,
MS.
I know the word, but it's right at the tip of your tongue.
Controls. The controls that you need to drive the car. Like, there's so much that goes with it that it's just like, well, I will say it's gotten to the point now that I have the disability pass to park my car. So as me and my husband say, you got to be in the front row, because when we go grocery stores, we go shopping, wherever we go, we park right in the handicap parking, front row parking. Go into the airports because I'm in a wheelchair. I get front row. Go to the front. You get to load the plane first. You get to ride first. You get the best seats in the theater when you go. If you want to go to see a show or go to a sports event, like it has helped out that I say, yeah, I'm disabled.
It's a gift. That's the gift part.
Yeah, that's
right?
the gift part, definitely.
That's the gift part, right? It's like, oh, I get to sit up front and watch this. Okay, I like this.
Yep.
Now, when it's over, you got to wait for everybody to peel out for you to get out last. But, being a New Yorker, you're ready to be like, yeah, let me go first. Let me go first.
Exactly. Which is why my husband tells people, get away from her, because she doesn't know how to use her wheelchair. She'll run over feet, which I don't. But I mean, I try not to. I have before, but I try not to.
Stay tuned. Just stick to the script, ladies.